What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be ranking the top 5 most underrated Call of Duty games. These are games that I feel like get more hate than they deserve, or are perceived as bad games by the general community, but are enjoyable to a lot of players. In some cases this happens because the game has a bad launch, then the devs make a lot of changes to make the game better after launch. This is my opinion, but I tried to be as objective as possible. Before we get started, I would appreciate it if you leave a like on the video and subscribe, it helps me out a lot. And with that being said, we're gonna get right into it. At number 5, we have World War II. I know a lot of people don't like World War II, but hear me out. It had a rough launch, but 6 months after release, it ended up being a good game. They completely overhauled the multiplayer and made it better. This game had a lot of good content. It had a lot of good weapon variants, a lot of cool camos, and the daily challenges where you could unlock rare weapon variants were pretty cool. I personally enjoyed this game. At number 4, we have Black Ops 4. I feel like it gets way more hate than it deserves. In my opinion, Black Ops 4 was the last Call of Duty game that felt like classic Call of Duty. It had a slow time to kill and a good movement system that added a layer of skill. It had lots of good camos, a lot of good maps, and it introduced Blackout, the first ever BR in Call of Duty, which was a fun experience. Coming in at number 3, we have Cold War. I think most people can agree that this is the best COD game we've had since 2019. During this game's life cycle, I think it was hindered by the strict skill-based matchmaking, but other than that, it was a solid game. Treyarch proved once again that they're the best COD developers. Coming in at number 2, we have Ghost. I know there are a lot of people who will die on the hill that this is a good game. Anytime I talk about Ghost, there are always people who tell me that they enjoyed this game. But at the same time, this game always gets put pretty low on tier lists. So based on its perception from the COD community as a whole, relative to how many people actually enjoy this game, I would have to say it's underrated. And that brings us to the number 1 most underrated Call of Duty game of all time, Black Ops 3. I don't think Black Ops 3 gets as much credit as it deserves for how good it is. The multiplayer was good, it had a lot of content, it had good camos, good maps, and an interesting movement system. But for me personally, the thing that I liked the most about Black Ops 3 was the zombies. Black Ops 3 has the best zombies experience in COD history. It had so many good zombies maps, a lot of good Easter eggs, it introduced the double pack-a-punch, along with a lot of other new features, and it had a lot of good wonder weapons. Overall, I think the zombies experience alone makes this game underrated. Let me know if you agree in the comments, and let me know what you think the most underrated Call of Duty game is. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Be sure to leave a like in the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out.